what's up guys? How's it going? In today's video, we are going to help you guys out with the cone jump. Now, the cone jump is something that you see every single pro pretty much use in any single retake and a lot of build fights. So, I know the cone jump is hard for people, although it is very easy once you know how to do it. And I'm going to teach you a couple tips and tricks in this video to help you guys out. So, if you guys don't know what a cone jump is, I'm about to show you. That's a cone jump. So you jump above the cone and you land on a flat. Okay. What a lot of pros like to do is the pros like to do a cone jump and keep ramping when they do that, without losing any momentum and without having to stay on the same layer as the cone jump is. And what I mean by that is, when you cone jump, pros want to be here on this ramp right here. They want to be up top. You'll see a lot of people do cone jumps and they'll be up on bottom. What the pros and what good players do in their retake videos and stuff like that, where they try and teach you how to do advanced retakes and that, which all have cone jumps in them pretty much. They all land here on the top ramp and then they go up and then they do whatever it is that they want to do, right? So that's where it can take some time to learn. Now, a lot of people say to aim for this corner as you go up, right? A lot of people say to go for this corner when you're going to do your cone jump, right? Right? That's what people tell you to do. Now, it does work. What I find easy to do as well is, when you are going, have your blueprint out and have your floor. Right when you see that your floor is right here, right when you can almost jump out without hitting the cone, that's when you want to jump. I usually jump right here, which is almost at the middle of the ramp, just before the middle of the ramp. That gives me time to jump up, right? But that's what you want to do, is you want to jump at a certain time, and you'll find where you need to jump as you keep doing cone jumps, but just keep practicing them and you'll eventually get the cone jumps, right? But for me, you can look here as well, or you can look just kind of in this general vicinity of the corner and you can do your cone jump, right? Now, some people find it easier to do as well when they do what I just did, is when you kind of do a flick almost. It's more clean and stuff like that. So when you look down, although I didn't do that one right, looking down can be helpful, right? Because right when you go and do the cone jump, you can go ahead, look down, kind of do almost a circle, because you're gonna want to jump outwards, you're going to want to look down, and then you're going to want to place a ramp as well. So that's why some people find it easier to do the whole spinning thing that you see in some people's retake videos. Another tip that I would suggest doing is sometimes, and I'll demonstrate it right here, sometimes when you go up for a cone jump, that'll happen, right? That'll happen right there, where you feel like you jumped at the right time and you felt like you jumped in the right area, but you didn't make it onto the floor for some reason. I will tell you, I had the longest time trying to figure out what made that happen, because I had trouble with cone jumps when I first started learning them, and that was a big problem of mine. When you are jumping and you're wanting to place the flat, you're placing it too early. You're placing it literally as you're jumping, right? Which you don't want to do. You want to wait until you're at your full jump almost. So if you're jumping, you want to place it down. So you want to wait until you're at the top of your jump so you can place your floor and then quickly place your ramp right afterwards. Like that, right? You want to wait until you can see above everything. So when you go up, now, right? You want to go and now, right? You want to do it right when you're at the top of your jump. You don't want to do it beforehand. You don't want to do it afterwards. right? And I'm just doing simple cone jumps. You can do this as well, or you can do it where you continuously ramp up cone, then jump, ramp cone, then jump. Whatever you want to do to practice, you do you. But this is how I would, you know, practice cone jumps at first. If you can't get it, just start doing this. Start placing cones, and see I did it there too. You know, it happens sometimes, right? But if you're having trouble placing that floor, just do this, right? Until you can get it where you're consistent at placing floors, and where you don't have to oh my gosh, where you don't have to rely on, you know, whatever. That's where you don't have to rely on just luck, but practice that one little thing if you're having trouble placing floors, right? Okay, so what have we gone over so far? Look in this general direction. Practice going up at the top of your jump when you place the floor and before you place the floor and ramp. And then we also talked about the little whip that you can do with your controller or with your mouse that you can do when you go up and do the cone jump. And then after that, like, it's all like the protected cone jumps and stuff like that you'll get. It's just you want to be able to do the basic cone jump, right? You want to be able to do that right there. You want to be able to do the basic cone jump, and then you can add stuff, right? You can add stuff so you're better at multitasking, or you're better at doing a cone jump under pressure. So what I would start doing is, once you get the regular cone jump down, where you can consistently do this, or even consistently land on this ramp, which I didn't do that time, which is okay. It'll happen sometimes, you know, where you don't land on the ramp, right? Sometimes this will happen, which is fine. You know, it doesn't happen every time. But after you get consistent with that, then you can add a floor. So you ramp up, you cone and floor, you edit this floor, and then you do your cone jump, right? So that's another way to practice, is just by doing this and doing that, right? Right? And you'll mess up, right? Just like me, but you'll eventually get to where you can do it semi-consistently. And the more you practice, the more you'll figure out where you need to be on the ramp before you jump, and where you need to jump, right, to be on the bottom of the ramp. Practice. But the two main concerns that people have with the cone jump is when they do the cone jump and they place the floor too early, right, just like that. You need to wait until you're at the top of your jump, and then some people have trouble hitting the cone. Just wait until you're right at the edge of the ramp, right here. But don't jump too late. Don't jump here, right? That's not going to be good, right? You'll probably jump too far forward, and you won't jump on top of the ramp that you're going to place. You'll jump below it, and then it'll be a double ramp up again, right? You want to jump right here, where my cursor is, right? Right here is where you want to jump, almost at the middle of the ramp, and almost at the edge, but not all the way there, right? You want to jump there, right? That's where you want to jump to get the cone jump down, right? And then after that, it's just practice. You can add this edit in here, and then you can do your cone jump. You can practice placing your cone, then doing the protected cone jump, right? That one, I can't do it right now, but you can do that. Like that, the protected cone jump like that. Sorry, my computer went off. And you can just keep adding things until you're satisfied with where you are at your cone jump. But this video was just a quick little helpful guide if you're having trouble with the cone jump, because it is something that pros use a lot, and really good players all know how to do, and they're in a lot of high ground retakes. So it is just a very important thing to have in the game. And I hope this video helped you kind of learn a couple of the aspects that I have found when learning the cone jump and my struggles with it as well. Yeah guys, that was the video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content, and peace out.